It's just piled up. So no additional lighting, no soft boxes, literally no space. Look how narrow those aisles are. Just me, my camera, and the corner shop over here, wondering why I was doing it. But honestly, we did get permission. So let's talk about why we shop here. First of all, what an interesting location. That was something that we look at every day. The little corner shop. If you're in the UK, these are iconic. We love it. We get called Boss Man. We love it. We go here. See, they were actually in the middle of doing a stock. They hadn't allowed us to come in, so we just worked with that tiny space. But as you can see, that is a super tiny space. Okay. Also, look at all the colours, everything, the lighting. We see there's a bit of flickering in this behind the scenes footage. I really enjoyed this. We couldn't set any lighting and we were asked not to use flash because if a customer comes in and they might not like the flash, so we had to work around that the customers were coming in. And as you see, there is no space here. I actually like this challenge. I like the fact that it's making an everyday location feel something a bit different. There was opportunities here to use the available light. Yes, it's chaotic. Yes, there's lots of mixed light, be it the fluorescence above, the lights from the refrigerators, and that you might see there's a little door there at the back. There's also a little bit of light coming in, and also the color cast. Like you can see in my behind the scenes footage, it is flickering because, believe it or not, there was a light that was flickering in the back as well. But also LEDs, if you know about LEDs flickering, yeah, we don't need to go into that. Okay. So even if I had used a flash, I would have had it bouncing everywhere and it would have been quite awkward to try and get something out of it. But I liked it. We worked with it. I had to shoot with intention because the space restricts us. So I had to sort of go, okay, I could use the 40, 50, 35, but I wanted that distortion to be there. So I chose the 24-70 from Nikon. I'm actually using the f4 for a change here. So I kind of like the f4. It's quite sharp. It is not the top of the range one, but they also a cut lens, believe it or not. And I think it's been woefully underrated by some people. Some people loved it. This is my amazing model, Naomi. I will put her links below. She's actually Cuban Italian, hence the Cuban t-shirt there. She is just hands down phenomenal. One of the greatest, honestly. But you will notice as a photographer, the problems that we're coming up against here is the white balance. It's chaotic and it's mixed lighting. So I did a white balance check before, but I just had to go off. Thankfully, there was some white on a clothing that I could use because we moved about and you'll notice that the light changed. Like in this area, it's kind of got a greeny undertone, and that's mainly because I think there's a lot of white on that side that's giving us this slight green hue, but also there wasn't as much lighting in this area. It does help that Naomi's really good at posing herself. She didn't style herself entirely. I believe the top is actually from her home country of Cuba. She's wearing I think it's a really name, belt, some jeans, her upper. Anyway, it doesn't matter which way. She styled herself. She had a weird Pinterest board that we put together and put out. One idea why I wanted to use this is one, you see this shop every single day. I go around it all the time. I wanted it to not be overlooked as a space. I didn't want it to be. I wanted it to be something a little bit cooler. And we managed to do this with Naomi. I think we did really, really well. Um, I will say Naomi is a great model and she was able to walk there. And I think there's something about Naomi that it just looks so effortlessly cool with her. I mean, she's such a lovely person. I mean, you can't even, like, it's just cool. We played with dimensions. The 24-70 allowed me to have this distortion. And it gave us this ability to kind of elongate limbs, which I think is, I tried to shoot as much as I could at 24 mil because I think anything else just doesn't seem quite as editorial fashiony. Is that even a term you could use? I don't know. All the links to everything we shot with and Naomi's links are all in the description below. But there's something about this that I think just works. That drink is something we actually purchased. We will purchase some wine for Naomi to take home with her. But yeah, I love the fact that she chose red. Because if you look around the shop, although maybe not so much in this location, but a lot of it is red toned and it just kind of matched. I wanted to go for a 90s-esque aesthetic, but I also wanted it to keep it quite fresh and modern. So it was kind of like a blend of the two. And she just pulled it out the bag. I think she's just so good at this. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this and the photos. I will just say now's a great time to subscribe. This is some behind the scenes footage for you. Naomi's a great model, so please go and work with her. She works all over the place and she's just fantastic. But yeah, don't overlook little locations like this. Always ask permission. It was very easy for me to get permission. I even offered to pay and they were like, no, no, we just want to see the photos, which I was very grateful for. But yeah, so take care and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.